Hello, everybody. How's y'all all out there doing? Is everybody having a good time enjoying their barbecue, their ribs, their potato salad? Well, I just wanted to do a weekly vlog today. You know, I usually wait until Sunday to do it, but I thought I'd do it today. Uh, I wanted to, talk about something. I think I had one of my friends was telling me we was on a discussion about going to church, and he was saying that how he went in there to church, and soon that he walked in the church house, the pastor had switched to another subject talking about gay people, and I had went and talking about that. I understand where you coming from because I remember when I used to go to church a lot, I would feel very uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? I would feel very uncomfortable because I felt uncomfortable because um, it seemed like when you walk in the church, you got the usher boy, you got the the first lady, you got the whole church just looking at you, and looking at you, and you feeling very uncomfortable, and you don't know what to do. You feel like you want to get up and walk out, but at that time you can't get up out, get up and walk out because you came in there to get some prayer. You came up in there to get some Jesus in your life. I, you know, and this went on for many years for me as I kept going to church and going to church, and I couldn't take it no more till I was being ridiculed and judged because who I was or was my lifestyle. So I had to ask God and to say, God, I can't do it no more. I have to figure out a way to praise my God. So I every morning I would get up. Every Sunday morning I would get up and I would cut on my TV and cut on the church channel, and I would serve God like that. I would read my Bible. I would I would just get on my knees and praise God. Thank God for waking me up this morning. Thank God for everything that He got me here. I would say, God, thank you, Lord Jesus, thank you. I would say thank you even for just blessing me to just see another day. God, thank you for, even though that I'm HIV positive, I made it through another year. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I was telling people that I've been positive since I was 16. But I've had some ups and some downs with my diseases. You know what I'm saying? Like now. But the one thing I've always depended on is my faith. But like it's sometimes they say you have to go to church to be around the saints to stay strong. But how do you go to church to be around, especially if you gay? How do you go to church to be around the saints and be strong if the saints don't do nothing but all they do is gossip? You know what I'm saying? They just gossip. It's like they don't have anything else to do but to gossip. How do you do that? What do you do in a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? And then as you got the bishop and the pastor there, okay, so you go to the pastor, but the pastor don't want to talk to you. Why? Because the pastor don't really like gays. He don't want you in his church. He talks about you. He talks about gay people and the religions of gay people. So I was just like, it kind of did something to me for a long time because for a long time I had said, well, do God even love me? By me, I mean I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to church every Sunday like I'm supposed to, but do God even love me? Is that why this man is talking about gay people like that? And then one day I just got on the internet and I just seen the pastor just go in. He went in on gay people. And I was just like, why is this man going in on gay people? Gay people is not bad. Gay people is actually good. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't all that good, but some of us are good. We do have our ways. We do have a heart. We believe in helping everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like sometimes us gays don't like helping people because at the end of the day, they'll sit there and use us and abuse us and talk about us and call us stupid, call us dumb, call us crazy. And I mean, some people just like to bully us, and I don't understand why. Even at the age of 48, I still don't understand why. Why do we have to get so ridiculed? Why is we getting ridiculed? It seems like everybody's saying that the LGBT community is came a long way, but I'm not seeing where we came a long way yet. Because if we still can't go to church. If we still go to church, people gonna talk about us like a dog. If we go into Walmart and we want like a transgender going to Walmart and they want to use the restroom, they got to use the men restroom because of simply fact the women don't want them using their restroom. And if you, I feel like if a transgender consider themselves as a woman, they should be able to use the same restroom. You feel me? So I mean it's just certain things that I still in my life at the age of 48 years old I still don't understand. I don't even understand why straight men still getting the knowledge and getting their head that we wanna every gay man wanna have them. And I don't understand it, and it's not that way. It's not that type. It's not that type of life. You know what I'm saying? Say less. You know, um, I just think in this world today, I just think that we need to just do better as people. And I feel like we not doing better as people. We still dragging the community down. We still dragging the LGBT community down. We still dragging the black community down. We still dragging the white community down. We still dragging the Hispanic community down. The Puerto Rican community. We dragging all of them down. You know what I'm saying? We not listening. I don't think people are doing now is they talking, they talk, but they not listening. They not listening to what everybody is saying. They not listening what we need in this world. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you got all the Mexicans over there on in Mexico. They they sleeping on the street. You know what I'm saying? Here in Dallas, we got a lot of homeless people here. A lot of homeless people here is sleeping on the street. And why? Why? We have enough buildings to build everything for homeless people. We do. We have a lot of buildings, but ain't nobody trying to build none. They trying to build all these real estate apartments and stuff like that to make money. If you gonna build some for these homeless people so they can get off the street. When it's too hot outside, they have to sleep on the side of the street, on the side of the sidewalk, or up under the bridge. I mean, it's sad. Then they don't have money to eat. They have to get on the corner and beg for money. Which that's why every time I would come out of Kroger's or come or go anywhere and I be in a car at a stoplight or something, I would say, here you go, here you $5, here you $20, here you $10. Because my mama has always taught me if there's somebody out there need help, help them. Help them. I guess that's why I'm so free hearted. I guess that's why I don't mind helping nobody. But it had came to a point to where you always can't help everybody. Excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. So, I mean, I was just like, it's just sad today. It really is. It's sad that we live in a world today that it's no, it's no help. It's like everybody bashing everybody. Excuse me. Everybody dragging everybody. I mean, you can't even go to a pastor, you can't even go to a preacher and say, "Oh God, preacher, I need to talk to you." You may be going through your time of need. You may be disgusted and can't be trusted. You might be going through something where you want to kill yourself, and you can't even go to a pastor. You know why you can't go to a pastor? Because the pastor don't want to talk to you because you gay, and which I think that's crazy. You into this world of being a pastor. You chose the world of serving the Lord. And if you serve the Lord, you got to serve the Lord's children. And you don't want to serve the Lord's children if they're gay. And then you got all these football players, these basketball players. They can go in the church house and the pastors cater to them. They all sitting on the front row and stuff like that. The pastors is catering to them. Catering to them. It's all about that money. It's like a politician thing, a political thing. You know, like it's not about coming and praying to God, giving God things, giving God love, giving God this. You know, God died for us on the cross. It's not about that. It's about trying to get that money and trying to build the biggest church in Dallas, or the biggest church in Atlanta, or the biggest church in Las Vegas, or the biggest church or whatever. However it is. It's not. It's just, that just is. This world is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. We our people need help in this world. Our people need help. We just don't need help with the churches. We need help. Period. And that's why I say I really do think that God is on his way back. He's on his way back because he see what's going on and he not liking it. You know what I'm saying? You got kids out there sleeping on the street. You got people, you got homosexuals out there prostituting, trying to make us survive. Parents don't care for them. Parents don't want them because they gay. I mean, if I was straight and I had a child, I wouldn't dare turn my back on my child. I wouldn't dare, because it's like, damn if you do and damn if you don't. You know, when you turn your back on your child, you get talked about. When you ain't being there for your child, you get talked about. So I mean, how is it even? You know what I'm saying? Regardless what you do, you still gonna get talked about when it comes to your gay child. So I was just like, I had just been, I just been like figuring stuff out with people. People is just, I don't know. I mean, it's just something else. I mean, and that's just like, you got these apartments, right? So you got low income and you got Section 8 and everything. Some people don't even want to let you in their apartments because black people get Section 8 and get nice apartments, nice house, and they tear them up. So when the other people get Section 8 and they want to move into something nice, how can they move into something nice? Because the first thing the manager say, no, we're not taking Section 8. You know why they not taking Section 8? Because they don't want to they don't want to put you in an apartment of theirs when all you doing is tearing up their property. I mean, why? I mean, that's why white people don't like helping us. You have to realize, if you want nice stuff, you got to act like you want nice stuff. You can't act like you from the hood. You gotta want it. You gotta protect it. You gotta treat your stuff like it. I don't know, like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I guess like you stay in a separate area. You can't be like you live in these nice apartments or these nice houses, and you can't act like you from the hood. From You may be from the hood, you may be ghetto, but you don't have to act like it. At some point in time, you can just like be like, okay, this is me. Look at me. Look where I came from. I don't rise from the bottom and I don't came up to the top. You don't have to act like you from the projects. I mean, and then when you acting like you from the projects, you ruin it for everybody else. And that's why I say I don't understand. I don't understand people. I really don't. You know, I used to have friends. I used to have friends that they'll sit there and talk about uh me and stuff like that. And then my family would sit there and say that I have they jealous of me. But at the end of the day, I never understood why were they jealous. Because everything that I had, I worked for. Everything that I tried to get, I worked for. It wasn't nothing easy. You know what I'm saying? When I first got my first apartment, do you know what I had in my apartment? I got my first apartment. I didn't have no furniture. All I had was my clothes. I got my first apartment. The first thing I worked on was me getting a bed. You understand what I'm saying? But the next day I moved into my apartment. I walked over there and got me a air mattress. When I got paid the next following month, I went and got me a bed, whether it was rented. Then from there, I just started. After I got through, I just started. After I paid my bid off, I started progressing. Because it's what it's about. It's about progress. You're not going to get anything overnight. Everything is going to take time. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's what's wrong with people now. They is trying to um um rush everything. You can't do that, baby. You have to take your time. Take your time. You know, it ain't going nowhere. You know, that was one thing that I used to, my friends used to get on me about. Well, my best friend, he passed up. God bless his soul. He gone. He used to tell me a lot. Scooby, your problem is you try to rush things. You can't rush things. You got to take your time. You have to take your time, boo. You can't rush nothing. In due time, you will get this car. In due time, you will get this living room furniture. In due time, you will get this dining room furniture. You have to take your time, he told me. And he used to tell me that a lot. And I just me being who I am, I just wouldn't believe it. I would continue to do what I'm doing and just continue to mess up my life and continue to go and do what I want to do. Until God said, "No, you're not gonna just do what you want to do. You gonna sit there and do what I tell you to do." And then, by me not listening all these years and not doing what I was supposed to do, it was just like hard. But as y'all can see, look at me now. I'm flat on my back. I can't go nowhere. So now I don't have no other choice but to listen to God. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no other choice but to listen to God. God saying, "Yeah, you gonna listen to me." It's not that you gonna do what you wanna do. So I think that I like as this time around, I think I can honestly say I learned from my mistakes. And like I was telling my sister today, this time around, I'm not letting nobody stay with me because I think I learned from my mistakes. And you just in this world today, you just don't have no friends. You have people that's jealous of you, even though sometimes you don't want to think they jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? But they really are. And you might not even realize it, what they jealous of, because you really feel like deep down in their heart they don't really have nothing to be jealous of, because if you making it, you gonna make sure they make it. That's the way you look at it. You try to help them is why you trying to help yourself get to the top. You trying to help them get to the top, because you're not gonna rise from the bottom, going to the top and lead them down there. You're gonna take them right along with you. But at some point in time, people don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? People feel like when you leave from the bottom, rising to the top, that's where you gonna lead them. And I guess by me, I'm 48 years old and I'll be 49 this year. I'm learning it. I'm learning it because what happened between my gay son and me a couple of days ago, I learned he don't care nothing about me. My ex used to tell me all the time if we ever broke up that he'll be here for me. I asked my ex to come over here and stay with me for a couple of days, just for a couple of days until my mama come back. My come back from the store or whatever, or just to spend time with me because I had missed him or something. I was just testing his faith. You know what I'm saying? My ex wouldn't do that. He kept saying, "Well, I don't know. I have to think about it." So when he said that last time, I said, "You know what I noticed?" He said, "What? You don't care about me. You don't care nothing about me." Because he kept saying he needed his own space. My ex know I have a 2-bedroom. My ex know he could have brought his dog over here at any given time and he stayed upstairs. Wasn't nobody about it. I didn't even want my ex there. You know, I just thought that maybe my ex would be there in my time of need when I needed him. But he wasn't. And he would never be. So I mean, I was just like, I sometimes I be outdone the way people do you or the way people treat you. I just think people just selfish. I think people selfish and they don't care nothing about you. But anyway, I had got back on here and I wasn't gonna get back on here at first, but I thought I'd get back on here. I love y'all. Y'all have a good 4th of July weekend. And this is my weekly vlog. Bye.